To start, I'm taking my Hollywood Flawless Filter by Charlotte Tilbury in the shade Light, and I'm putting that in the highlighted areas of my face, in the middle of the forehead, down the centre of the nose, under the eyes and on the chin. And then I'm taking the Hollywood Flawless Filter, so it's the same product but in the shade 5, which is tan, and I'm putting those around the contouring areas of my face, so by the temples, under the cheekbones, at the bottom of my nose to make my nose appear shorter. And I'm just going to buff all of that in with my Charlotte Tilbury brush, and that is the Magic Complexion brush. I absolutely love this product. I can't believe I haven't found it sooner. It's just amazing for a really healthy glow, and it's a really good base to put your foundation on top of. For those of you who follow me on Instagram, you will have seen my post where I just use this as my base, and I use some highlighter and some blusher. Next, I'm applying the Bobbi Brown foundation stick in the shade Cool Almond, which is 7.25, and I'm using this to contour. I'm also using it as a slight bronzer, so I'm going to put it wherever the sun would hit your face, which is the top of your forehead. I'm using it to contour under my cheekbones, to slim the face, to slim the nose, so either side of the nose, and to shorten the nose as well, so I always put it darker at the tip of my nose. I also put it under my bottom lip, which gives the illusion of it being a lot more pouty. Again, I'm using my Charlotte Tilbury Magic Complexion brush to blend all that out. The more you work it into the skin, the more natural it's going to look. You could actually leave the skin as it is and skip out the next step to have a more bronze look. I'm now applying the Dior Forever Undercover Concealer. I'm using this under the eyes, down the centre of the nose, on the top lip and on the chin. I've also applied a little bit to the jawline. This is just going to make my jawline seem slightly more pronounced. I don't feel like I have a very good jawline, so I'm just putting it there to bring that out a little. Now I'm blending it in with my beauty blender. Make sure that it's damp, otherwise it'll just absorb all the product and you won't be left with any on your face. And just dabbing it all in. Try not to move the product around too much because I want to keep it in those areas where I placed it. This shade is 010, which I think is the lightest one you can get. Once you've blended that out with your beauty blender, just go back in with your foundation brush and just buff out any of those darker areas into the light. Next, I'm going to set that concealer with some powder. I'm using MAC Studio Fix powder in the shade NC30. I usually use translucent powder, but because I want a more subtle, soft, everyday look, I'm just setting it with this, so this will still allow some oils to come through naturally. I'm placing this on top of all the areas where I used the concealer, and I'm just dabbing this on, and then once that's been dabbed on, I'm buffing it out a little so that it doesn't look cakey. For this, I'm using a MAC 133 brush. Next, going in with my bronzer to set the contour in MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in the shade Dark Deepest. I'm using my Zoeva 105 Luxe Highlight brush, and I'm just going to set the areas that I contoured. Now I'm using my new favourite bronzer slash highlighter slash blusher, which is the Maybelline New York Master Chrome, and this is in the shade Molten Gold. It's absolutely beautiful and gives you that wet look skin. Now I'm going to comb through my eyebrows with the NYX eyebrow gel. This is in the shade Espresso, and I'm just combing through my natural brows. I don't want anything too heavy. I'm then going to fill in any of the gaps with the NYX eyebrow pencil, and this is in the shade Taupe. It's the Precision Brow Pencil, and I'm just filling in any gaps and slightly extending my brows closer into the middle. I'm now utilising all of my products, so I'm going back in with my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in the shade Dark Deepest and a large fluffy brush. This is the MAC 224, and I'm going in the crease just with that bronzer shade, just to define the crease a little. And then I'm going in with my MAC highlighter in the shade Show Gold, and I'm just dusting that with the same brush over the lid to give a little bit of a glow. Using that same highlighter, just go over the cheekbones, above the eyebrows, down the centre of the nose and on the chin. Using the Huda Beauty liquid lipstick in the shade Sugar Mama, just use that all over the lips. Then I'm going in with my MAC mascara all over the lashes, and I tend to double coat this. I'm now lining the lips with the NYX Suede Matte Lip Liner in the shade Sandstorm. And here's the final look. Thanks for watching, guys. If you like what you see, then keep following me, subscribe to my channel, follow me on Instagram @JFairy. See you soon.